Well, firstly, I'm not a good dancer. I think I'm one of the worst dancers certainly I've met. However, on ice, even though it is very, very difficult, it helps if you're able to dance, obviously. However, it never held me back that I wasn't able to dance. So, in this show, Jospeh, I have a little bit of choreography to do. However, it's very much vocally led. So.
And the other thing about this show is it's a personality role where you can kind of make it your own. I mean, you've taken over from Lee Mead and he kind of recreated it with winning the TV show, and now it's you. It's a chance for you to put your mark on it, isn't it?
Sure. The directors have really let me have fun with the role as well and bring my own elements to the show. There's certain things that I have to do, like wear a wig, so it's in keeping with the times then and things like that, and the loincloth, which scared me to death when I first saw it. However, they have really been allowed me to be free with the part and allow me to add my own personality traits into it.
I was thinking about trying on a loincloth, and then I thought I'd look like I was modelling for Scattercushions. How physically in shape have you had to get to do this role?
Very, very in shape. If you look over there, you can see my weights. I've actually been in the gym every day, watching what I eat. And I'm happy now. I can walk around the stage in my loincloth and feel relatively comfortable. The first 5 minutes in it is always a bit awkward. However, you sort of get used to it, which is cool.
I get the idea that the mums are bringing their kids for different reasons. They're kind of watching two different shows at the same time.
I'm able to imagine that, yeah. That's the great thing about the show. There's something for everyone, and whether it be, the mums loving the show for various reasons, or the kids just loving the songs, right from the music, right to the choreography, right to the show itself is there's certainly something for absolutely everybody.
I've great admiration for you because you're a fighter, you're a guy who keeps in the business, and it's not easy to get these roles, it's not easy to get a gig anywhere. You went quiet for a bit and now you've come back. It's so admirable. There must have been a moment when you thought, is it over?
I've never thought that, and I think the reason why is because of my age. I'm only 24. There's still lots of things I want to accomplish in my life, and musical theatre was certainly one of them. Jospeh itself was the very reason why I began to sing. It was where I discovered my passion for music, and so it's the dream role for me. It really is. It's where I started, and I hope it's not where I finished, but music business is very different to this. It's very unpredictable in the sense that you don't know really what you're doing from day to day. There's no set routine, and I'm really looking forward to having a routine of waking up each day and knowing what I'm going to be doing. That way you can sort of you can plan your life around that. And I'm looking forward to that side of things as well, I think.
And as for you being here, I'm looking at your chaise longue. I mean, you could live here. This is bigger than most flats in London, isn't it?
Really? Well, I've only just moved in. I've got a whole bag of things there. I'm going to add to it lots of nice smelling candles, and I'm changing the curtains. I think it's fairly bare. I will make it like my home, I think. Yeah.
It must be nice for you at this point to think actual proper theatre now regard me as an old pro.
It's really nice just to work with really talented people, right from the musicians, everyone on stage, all the ensemble, all the the brothers and all the girls, and right down to the kids in the show. Everyone's really able to sing well, and that's a great feeling as well. I'm not working with amateurs here. I'm working with real West End stars, and all of them are able to do the part that I'm doing, and so it's keeps me on my toes. It's the first time in a long time I've had to sort of really sing, and have a little bit of training for that. that.
Is it still a great thrill when you walk down the Strand and you see the big billboards and your face is all over it? How does that feel?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, I must admit. You know, I think the posters go up on the tube very, very soon, and yeah, you know, that'll be a lovely feeling when I see that too. It's not something I thrive on. However, yeah, it feels nice. You know, certainly in this climate and what's happening in the world right now, it's nice to be in a show like this, you know, and to be doing well.
But the problem is when you're in a theatre, the punters know where you have to come in and where you have to go out. Do you enjoy that? Because I know you're quite shy as a person, really. I know when I've interviewed you before, you don't really get involved in all the showbiz nonsense. But in theatre, they know where they can find you. Is that exciting to see your punters every night?
Yeah, I love meeting people, you know. I've always kept a very... Well, I've always wanted to meet the people that put me where I am and spend time with them, you know, and I mean that. It's always lovely to see them. So there might be nights I have to escape quickly if there's other things that I'm involved in. However, most of the time I'll always try and come down to stage door and see as many of them as I can. Yeah. You know, having the opportunity to sing in front of Andrew Lloyd Webber, and you know, for him, who's written some of the most amazing music, who's worked with some of the best singers in the world, for him to say that was absolutely brilliant, you know, and we'd love to offer you the part. You know, the likes of Andrew aren't really going to have, you know, sort of anybody. So it is a nice feeling, you know, that he's picked me simply because I will be good as Joseph. Well, hopefully, yeah.
How do you keep your nerves intact so it doesn't overtake your performance?
I think with this show, it's the first thing that I've ever really done where I've had to play a character as such. Usually when I'm on stage and I'm performing, I'm me as an artist, and everyone knows that artist. Here though, I'm playing Joseph, and I've had to read my Bible, you know, in order to get sort of into character, and you know, and so yeah, it's not really me on stage. I'm playing someone else, you know, and I think that helps. Sure, I'll be nervous for the first few nights and while I find my feet. However, you know, I am in it for 6 months. I'm sure I'll start to feel a lot more comfortable after a few weeks go by.
Well, again, if you can stand in front of the Lord and sing it and have his approval, I don't think you've got to worry about the likes of me, have you, really?
Well, no.
I noticed through the entire interview, just to give a picture for those who are at home, you keep rubbing, I think they call them guns, don't they? Is this to make me feel inadequate? Is that what this is about?
No. I don't know. I have been working out a lot. My arms and my legs are aching, in fact. That's maybe why I'm rubbing my arms, yeah.
What about lads' magazines for the girls? Are you going to be now stripping off, and is this going to be like an exclusive Hello full-page spread thing?
Well, now that I'm on stage every night, practically naked, the loincloth is very, very short. You can see everything, and I'm on the stage for about 90% of the show in the loincloth. So maybe, yeah, you might see me on Men's Health.
Well, let's hope so. And as for the waxing and all of that, have you got to get involved in all of that business?
I've had to wax my chest, yeah, which is awful. I'm a very hairy person, if I'm honest, and yeah, there was a lot of hair to get rid of.
So is it just to the chest, or do you have to go all over legs and everything?
Oh no, it's only my chest. Fortunately, I don't have a hairy back, so that's fine.
That's a relief. And how much does that hurt on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I have to confess, even though I say wax, I actually use something called Veet, which is a cream that you put on, leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. It wasn't me, it was the people of Joseph have made me do it. If I wanted the part, I had to wax my chest.
And how often do we have to do that then?
I don't know. When
I say we, I mean you.
Yeah, what? Once a week maybe, and as I said before, I have to wear a wig. Yeah, so I look like a completely different person on stage.
And do you have to man tan as well?
Yeah, I've had the occasional sunbed, and I've recently found out they have a spray tan machine here. So watch out. You'll see me looking rather orange, I'm sure, very, very soon.
Bathe in creosote and then you'll look like Dale Winton.
Oh, hopefully not.
It's a way forward. Gareth Gates, it's always nice to talk to you because you're just you, and that's what's nice, and that's why the ladies like you. Is there any better feeling, because I've said this to you before and I'm going to come back to it, having ladies like you? Because when you look like me, you don't really get that.
I'm sure you have your fair share, mate. I'm a married man now and happy, and even though I am married, it's always lovely to have that attention, and naturally, and it feels great when you're on the stage and everyone's shouting your name and screaming.
Is it a double-edged sword for Mrs. Gates? Is she happy in the one way that you're looking delicious, but on the other that other people are now interested?
She's fine with it. We're both very comfortable in our relationship, so it's good.
All right, I'm going to leave you in peace now because you've got a lot to rehearse for. Thank you so much for talking to me. It's always nice, and good luck in Jospeh and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's on here at the Adelphi in the West End of London, and you've got a tremendous voice. It's so nice to see you back at the top. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much, Alex. Thanks, mate.